Hello, mental health clinicians. Here's a question for you. Are you getting enough activity, i.e. exercise, into your day? I have a story that comes from actually one of my clients that I had many years ago. She'd gone in to see a therapist at some point in time, and the therapist was overweight, wearing clothes that she was literally busting out of. My client made the decision that this person did not know how to live healthfully, so therefore she could not be helped by this individual. Therefore, she never went back for any more sessions. Now, of course, there are many reasons why people hold on to weight. Some of them emotional, some of them physiological. I do understand this is a complicated situation. However, if you do believe that you're not going to be judged by your patients, you are totally misinformed. Furthermore, we know as we give our clients and patients who are depressed most often the suggestion that if they would just do some exercise, get outside and get some fresh air and take some walks or play some games or go bike riding or do something that they enjoy to get their bodies moving, their neurotransmitters will be able to better work for them, making them feel a lot better, even better than the antidepressants that many of them are taking, which give minimal to no response in reality. We know this. Dr. Irving Kirsch in Harvard University and Walter Brown at Brown University duplicated his findings when they were studying placebo effects over the last 30, 40 years. And I also know that in Great Britain, their healthcare system will not even give any antidepressants to anybody unless they actually have major depression. That is a fact. I've done a lot of research on this over the years because I read a lot of blog posts and podcasts, so you need material for all these things, right? Education, really important. And I do know from working with really severely affected mentally ill clients over the years that they do indeed, shall we say, judge us. They want to know that we're role models. They want to know that we can help them. They want to know that we're walking our walk. And if we're not walking our walk, why the hell would they listen to us? And I know that when I go into the medical offices, when I used to live in the United States, and see nurses who are 50 to 100 plus pounds overweight, sitting there trying to tell me what to do to take care of my health, it was really hard to not laugh in their faces. Because they represent healthcare. I don't even know why the doctors even hire these people, quite frankly. They need to get their own act in line and drop their weight, do what they need to do to handle it. Be it physiological, emotional, whatever the hell it is. Get to the cause of the problem and heal it. But the increased activity actually serves us as well, based on the information that we know that exercise and increased activity does indeed allow us to feel a whole lot better with the neurobiology being hooked up the way that it is. So if you are finding a lot of excuses as to why it is you cannot find the time to do this for yourself, I'm going to ask you to ask yourself why you don't feel important enough in your own life to put yourself first when you need to, so you can get the things done that you need to do for your own health and well-being. Because unless until we are feeling good about ourselves and have the energy and have the clarity of mind and have a sense of grounding, it's going to be near impossible to truly help our patients and clients. We have to be a grounding force for them. we have to be willing to take whatever they throw at us and give it back to them in a way that they can understand what they're missing so they can change their thoughts and behaviors. That's what we do. And if we're not taking care of ourselves, how in the hell do we expect anyone to listen to us? And how can we expect ourselves to be able to do what we're capable of doing? It just will never be. So if you're a person who's having a problem putting yourself first, let me tell you this. I offer online programs using hypnotism and neuro-linguistic programming. And trust me, I will help you to get into your subconscious mind to find out what you need to find out so that you can stop this negative lack of behavior on your part, meaning not doing your exercise. I had a client come in to me a long time ago, and she was really astounded that she was having such a hard time exercising because it was something that was always part of her life. But what happened in her world was that her father had passed away. He had owned an apartment building. She had a blind brother who was living there who needed new housing because the building needed to get sold. She was a manager of a bank, and she was just overwhelmed. So in a session, I was able to help her to figure out who could help her to get the things done that needed to get done both in her home and at her workplace. And she came in a week later, and everything was fine. She put herself first. This work does not need to take forever to do, people. It can be really simple. It's just a matter of being able to figure out what the subconscious mind is protecting you from so that we can help it stop protecting you from those things that you don't need to be protected from anymore and get you moving in the direction that you need to. If you're interested in a free consultation call to see if this is something that you'd like to do, my contact information will be in the description box below. That's all I have for you for today. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. Bye-bye all.